morning, good afternoon, wherever in the world you are. As you can see, I got on my mask like everybody else. Everybody else walking around here looking like they members of the Foot Clan. That's a Ninja Turtle reference, by the way. Anyway, pardon the scruffiness, barbershop's not open. Today's pretty simple. It's just about taking the first step. Something which even I have to learn how to master. Not being afraid to take the first step. Not being afraid to lead. But whatever it is that you are wanting to know, go seek it out and you'll find it. Seeking you shall find, asking you shall receive, knocking it shall be open unto you. Whatever it is that you are wanting, the first thing you got to do is to take the first step. So if you are seeking answers, the first step you got to do is to go and find it. Go to someone, go read something, go look up something, go find it. If you are wanting something for yourself, you want to ask. The first step is to ask, and then wait for yourself to receive it. Knock on the door, and eventually it'll be open to you. Don't be afraid to take the necessary first step. And that first step is vital to getting whatever it is that you are wanting to get, whether it's answers, whether it's something that you want for yourself personally, or whether it's you want a window or a door of opportunity to be open. Whatever it is, you have to take the first step. You have to go. Whatever you are wanting, don't be afraid to take the first step. Trust yourself, trust God, trust the Spirit, trust that you are being led, and trust that all things are working for the greater good. Always. All things are always working for the greater good. Even when you don't think so. It may not come in the way in which you recognize all the time, and that's fine. It may not even come in the way in which you agree with all the time, and that's fine. But always trust that things are working for your good. Always, always, always. Things are always working for the greater good, no matter what you may think. But the first thing that is required of you to do, especially if you ask, first step is required. You ask, be patient enough to wait and receive it. If you are seeking answers, take the first step, be patient and diligent enough to go and seek and find the answers. If you're waiting for a door or of opportunity to come open, don't be afraid to knock. The first step is to knock to see if it opens. Don't be afraid to take the first step. The first step is always the hardest, always, because you're so unsure. But that's when you have to trust. Trust yourself, trust your gut feeling, trust God, trust the Spirit. Just trust that all things are working for the greater good, always. Whatever it is that you're looking for, that you're wanting to have, that you're awaiting to happen, take the first step and just go for it. Because if you keep hesitating, you're going to keep finding excuses as to why you can't do something or why you didn't do something. And next thing you know, you don't have it. You don't have those answers. You don't have that opportunity. And you didn't receive what you wanted because you didn't take the first step. This also applies to me also. I'm guilty of the same thing. So that's why I want to share that with you. Don't be afraid. Take the first step. Stick yourself out there. Go. Trust yourself. Trust that if you get kicked out of that nest, if you fall out of that nest, trust your wings. Trust that you will fly. Trust in yourself. Trust God. Trust the Spirit. And trust that all things are always working for your greater good. Got it? It's Motivation Monday, man. Don't be dope.